A$AP Rocky is facing a crucial moment in his felony assault trial, as he considers taking the stand in his own defense on Tuesday. The rapper, whose legal name is Rakim Mayers, is on trial for 2 felony counts of assault with a semi-automatic firearm. The charges stem from an incident in 2021 involving his former friend, AP Relli, real name Terrell Efron. During a discussion with a Los Angeles judge about the final phases of the trial, Rocky's lawyer, Joe Tacopina, stated that his client would either testify early Tuesday or the defense would rest its case. If Rocky takes the stand, he will face a potentially intense cross-examination from Deputy District Attorney John Lewin, known for his relentless questioning style. While Rocky is not legally required to testify, doing so presents a significant risk. Criminal defense attorneys often hesitate to put their clients on the stand, as it opens them up to rigorous questioning that could undermine their defense. However, Tacopina previously indicated that Rocky was eager to tell his story. He would love the opportunity to do so. #The incident and charges. The charges against Rocky stem from a confrontation that took place on November 6, 2021 in Hollywood. Prosecutors alleged that Rocky pointed a firearm at Efron and fired multiple times, with at least one bullet grazing Efron's hand. Efron claims that during the encounter Rocky threatened him, stating, "I'll kill you right now," before opening fire. Despite Efron collecting 2 9mm shell casings from the scene, authorities never recovered the alleged firearm. The prosecution argues that surveillance footage shows Rocky holding and firing a gun, while the defense has countered that the video is inconclusive. Rocky's defense has maintained that the firearm was actually a starter pistol that only fired blanks, and that he carried it for security purposes following a series of personal threats, including a break-in at his home by a stalker. His tour manager, Lou Levin, testified that he had advised Rocky to carry the starter pistol as a non-lethal means of self-defense. Legal strategies and courtroom dynamics. The trial has seen several heated exchanges, particularly regarding the credibility of witnesses. Prosecutor John Lewin has aggressively challenged defense witnesses, including Levin, whom he accused of fabricating a story to explain the presence of an ammunition magazine found in Rocky's home. Levin denied this claim, insisting that the magazine belonged to him and that he had nothing to hide. The prosecution's strategy appears to be focused on dismantling Rocky's self-defense argument by casting doubt on his version of events. If Rocky testifies, Lewin is expected to use cross-examination to highlight inconsistencies in his statements and challenge the claim that the firearm was not lethal. Rocky's legal team has attempted to prevent certain evidence from being introduced, including the surveillance footage, arguing that it does not definitively show him firing a weapon. However, a detective from the LAPD testified that the footage appeared to depict a gun in Rocky's hand. When pressed by the defense, the detective admitted that the weapon was never recovered, adding an element of uncertainty to the prosecution's case. The role of Rihanna in public perception. Throughout the trial, Rocky has had the unwavering support of his partner, global music and fashion icon Rihanna. She has attended several court sessions, often sitting in the front row with Rocky's mother and sister. On Friday, the couple was seen leaving the courthouse arm in arm, marking a rare public display during the trial. Rihanna's presence has added a layer of media attention to an already high-profile case. The singer, who shares 2 sons with Rocky, RZ2 and Riot1, has reportedly made efforts to keep a low profile while attending the proceedings. Her support has been crucial, especially given the gravity of the charges and the potential consequences. Meanwhile, Rihanna has continued her business ventures, recently unveiling a collaboration between her lingerie brand, Savage X Fenty, and the upcoming Smurfs film, in which she voices Smurfette. The campaign, which features Rihanna modeling Smurf-inspired pieces, has kept her in the spotlight even as she remains focused on Rocky's legal battle. The stakes, potential sentencing and plea deal. If convicted, Rocky faces up to 24 years in prison, a stark contrast to the pretrial plea deal he declined, which would have resulted in just 6 months of jail time, a 7-year suspended sentence and 3 years of probation. His decision to reject the deal suggests that he and his legal team are confident in their ability to secure an acquittal or at least a significantly reduced sentence. However, declining the plea deal also means that Rocky is placing immense trust in the jury's decision. The outcome of the trial will depend on whether the jury finds reasonable doubt in the prosecution's claims or believes that Rocky's actions were justified. The history between Rocky and Efron. Rocky and Efron were once close friends and collaborators, having met in high school and becoming part of the AP collective, a group that later evolved into ASAP Mob. However, their relationship soured over time, reportedly due to disagreements over business deals. The prosecution has framed the shooting as a culmination of that falling out, while the defense argues that Rocky acted in self-defense. Efren's testimony has been a cornerstone of the prosecution's case, with his claim that Rocky threatened to kill him before shooting. The defense has attempted to discredit Efren's account by pointing to inconsistencies and questioning his motives, suggesting that he may have financial incentives to pursue charges against Rocky. What comes next? With the trial nearing its conclusion, all eyes are on whether Rocky will take the stand. His testimony could either bolster his defense or expose him to damaging cross-examination that strengthens the prosecution's case. If Rocky does not testify, the jury will have to decide the case based on the existing evidence and witness testimony. Either way, the outcome of this trial will have significant implications for Rocky's career, personal life, and legal standing. For now, Rihanna remains a steadfast supporter, and Rocky continues to fight for his freedom in what is shaping up to be one of the most closely watched celebrity trials in recent history.